The topic today is what we know not about creation. The question that came in reads, I've heard several times that God did not create water. What else did God not create? Solution to the question. Creation started with the creation of heaven and earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the water. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. Genesis 1:1. For the fact that God created the earth, how then can we separate land from the earth, water from the earth, or darkness from the earth? Let's take a look at the 6 days creation. On the first day, let there be light, and light for the day, and darkness for the night. On the second day, God ordered some of the water that's covering the land to go up and form skies. On the third day, the remaining water covering the land was ordered to gather together to form seas, so the land can appear. And God ordered the land that appear to produce plants and trees of different kind. On the fourth day, God ordered the sun, moon, and stars to appear. On the fifth day, God ordered sea creatures and flying creatures of all kinds to appear. On the sixth day, God created and formed a man, Adam, in his image with the dirt of the ground. On the same day, God ordered all kinds of animals to appear, and he brought them to Adam to name them. On the seventh day, creation rest. The creation is found in Genesis 1, the whole chapter 1 to 31. Let's take a look at what God created but was not listed in the 6 days of creation. Number one is angels. The Bible typically describes the heavenly hosts as angels and gives several descriptions of angels in military terms such as encampment. Micaiah saw the heavenly host and said, I saw the Lord sitting on his throne and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right and on his left. 1 Kings 22:19 to 22. The first angel mentioned in the Bible is the cherubim that guided the entrance to the Garden of Eden with a flaming sword that turned in every way to prevent the man he drove out from touching the tree of life. Genesis 3:24. The next one is air. Air is like the breath of God that makes us human. When God formed the man from the dust, he was a dead man on the ground. God breathed into his nostril the breath of life, and the man became a living creature. Genesis 2:7. When God made the woman from the man's rib, he did not breathe into her nostril because the rib containing living tissue from Adam. The next one is gemstone, precious gemstones. There are over 24 kinds of precious stones in existence so far discovered. The 12 sacred gemstones of Revelation are 1. Jasper, 2. Sapphire, 3. Chalcedon, 4. Emerald, 5. Sardonyx, 6. Sardius, 7. Chrysolite, 8. Beryl, 9. Topaz, 10. Chrysoprase, 11. Jacinth, and 12. Amethyst. These precious gemstones on the foundation wall of the New Jerusalem will bear the names of the 12 apostles. Revelation 21:19-20. The next one is petroleum. Crude oil and petroleum are not man-made. They are natural resources, naturally occurring all the time. Fossil fuel discovered in shallow seas where dead plants and seaweed organisms transform into what we know today as fossil fuel or black gold because of its black color when extracted from land or sea. Since this is a global discovery and for easy marketing, the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, have merged to control the global oil and gas reserves. Another one is planet. Earth is a planet. It's not the only planet created. There is Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. There are more, but these are well known to us because they are in our solar systems. We can easily see Uranus and Neptune planets with a telescopic aid. While viewing the sky, if the object did not twinkle, then what we are seeing is probably a planet. These planets are all discovered by the astronomers. And nobody wants to give God the glory for the creation. I could go on and on. There are many natural resources that are being discovered, like gold, uranium, aluminium, and metallic resources like gold, silver, tin, copper lead, zinc, chromium, iron, etc. All these are part of the universe God created. They are products of the earth. Scientists can only study what God has made. The key point is that God is the creator of all things. He has made everything beautiful in his time. He also has set eternity in human hearts. Yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. Ecclesiastes 3:13. No one can fathom it. When Job questioned God about his transgression and challenged God's justice, God responded to show Job that he did not have sufficient knowledge about our complex universe to make such a claim by asking Job, "Who is this that obscure my plan with words without knowledge? Brace yourself like a man, I will question you, and you shall answer me. Where were you when I laid the eighth foundation? Tell me if you know. Have you comprehended the vast expansion of the earth? Tell me if you know all this." Job 38:16. What is the way to the abode of light? Where does darkness reside? Can you take light and darkness to their places? Do you know the path to their dwelling? Job 38:19. What is the place where the east wind is scattered over the earth? Do you know the laws of the heavens? Job 38:33. Unfortunately, Job and his friend do not have answers to this question, nor were they able to figure out any of these basic laws of creation. Whenever somebody thinks that heaven is boring, refer them to read the whole chapter of Job 38. They will realize how busy heaven is. Ezra and Nehemiah praises God for his creation when they said, "You alone are the Lord. You made the heavens, even the highest heavens, with all their hosts, the earth and all that are on it, the sea and all that is in them, and you preserve all of them, and the hosts of heaven worship you." Nehemiah 9:6. In Colossians, Paul, an apostle of Christ Jesus, reminded us of God the Father's agent in creation. The pre-incarnate Christ was the creator of all that exists. Christ functioning as creator had everything to do with the time and distance, past and the beginning. For through him, God created everything in heaven and on earth, the seen and the unseen things, including spiritual powers, lords, rulers, and authorities. God created the whole universe through him and for him. Colossians 1:16. Please stay tuned for the next topic coming up.